What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. And right now I'd like to make a quick little nice intro, a little about me, about myself, that thing behind me. So I am a pretty broke college student that doesn't have a lot of money, but I have that thing. And I like to mess with things like that some people might hate. So yeah, right now we're heading to spring, so it's a little windy, so hopefully I can hear me pretty good. Pretty nice weather today. Pretty nice weather to make a pretty nice intro, I think. So right now, what I want to show you is a little beast I have that might need some love. Right there. It's a little beat up. It's a little beat up. It has, yeah. It has a little problem, but no worries, I think we can fix it. Me personally, I don't really have any experience with any like body work or anything like that, so I think that would be a pretty nice experience, and that's why I'm starting this YouTube channel on this little journey. Me and you, we'll try to figure out if we can fix that or not. I did take some classes in school for some automotive, but honestly, I think like 70% of everything my dad taught me. So yeah, I'm a little self-taught, a little, I guess, YouTube certified, you can call me. But yeah, let's take a little deeper look at what we're dealing with today. So what we have here is a 2004 Mazda RX-8 that has sadly been in a little accident. I'm not gonna go into many details, but it was a little front side collision. Luckily it didn't damage any wheel parts or anything like that. More of I guess a bumper and a little framework, a little fender. But yeah, it's a 2004 Mazda RX-8. Fun part about this car, it's a manual. Something you probably don't see much often anymore, especially 2024. Yeah, a little beast that will need a lot of love. This poor thing has been standing outside for well over a month now. I haven't started it, I haven't done anything to it, mainly because of that problem. And yeah, had a little problem with insurance and all that, but yeah, again, I'm not gonna go into many details. Let's take a look at a little damage that we have here. So bumper is done for. I was actually looking at replacing that. I think that's just my motivation to actually do that. Inside, we do have some damage on the oil radiator, which hopefully didn't damage any hoses or anything. It did bend it, and it did hurt it pretty horribly. Yeah. Pushed it in, pushed the frame in a little bit, so the hit was kind of to the side like that. So we might have to pull that out, and hopefully the radiator is okay. Now going more into the side, good thing it didn't damage any wheel parts. It scratched it up a little bit, did damage the tire itself a little bit. Hopefully that's good. I mean, it's still holding air, so we're good. The light, the actual light bulb survived somehow, but yeah, this piece is broken. Now what happened here with the fender itself looks good. It didn't really damage it, but because it kind of hit the frame itself, and that's where the fender is attached to, it kind of shifted this whole side. And I mean, you can see by the body panel gaps, pretty horrible. Come look at this side. You can see it needs to be a lot bigger, so we'll probably have to remove this whole fender and see what's hiding under and what we can do. The light itself got pushed in back, so I'm sure that I'm gonna replace this because it damaged for sure all the brackets and everything. Now for the wheel on inside, I mean, all the plastic in there, it's just trash, so probably have to remove the wheel and see what's under there. I am a little upset about this whole situation. This car has recently became my daily, and then well, this happened, so haven't been driving it much, how I said. So just kind of been standing here. It's kind of just sad seeing it just stand here, and you know, this is a car that should be driven, and it's not, which is upsetting. So yeah, hopefully soon we can put it back on its feet, so it can be running and zooming again to the roads. All right, let's keep going. Other than that, I mean, there's no really any other damage to the car except this. I mean, possibly the rim a little bit, which we'll take a look at it once we take it off. If we go around this whole car, there's no any other damages to this car. Yeah, the rear looks good. Probably, I mean, another thing I point out, the trunk has a little bit of, yeah, the paint started fading. So hopefully when we get a new bumper and we're gonna be painting that, take this to a paint booth, take it off, take it. Hopefully, yeah, we'll probably have to send it down and hopefully repaint it if we have some left over. Other than that, I mean, there's no any other damage. You have a sunroof. Pretty nice little car. Shall we take a look on the inside? So this car has some nice, neat little features. So it is a coupe, but also has another door. The suicide doors. They kind of open up like this. Don't mind the mess. But yeah, we do have pretty nice leather interior. It's kind of everywhere here. If we look on the inside, I mean, there's no other damages as well. So yeah, how I mentioned, sunroof is there. Sun visors work. There's no cracks on the dash or anything like that. I did mention it's a, let's see if you can see, 6-speed manual, which works. I mean, I've been driving this car. Fortunately, I don't have a battery in it right now. I was just afraid it's gonna die because it's just been standing for a while. But let's take a look what's under the hood. So let's see if I can find it. If I can pop it here. Let's see what this little thing is hiding. Boom. So yeah, how I said, the battery's not there. It's a rotary, 1.3 Renesis rotary engine. It's a twin rotor. Previous owner before me, he bought some pretty nice little pipes and cold air intake, but he didn't install it, so I kind of did that myself. But I'm thinking of actually, well, I'm just not sure because this looks a little old, so it might be taking this whole thing apart and possibly redoing it. I do want to clean out the, so probably going to be taking off the top of the engine off a little bit. I want to clean off the intake a little bit because I do have a check engine light that says I do have some mess in there. And what I think it is kind of oil. When you rev those things a little high, I mean, you can see that the oil kind of connects in here. It kind of just splashes in there. It's not good. So I do have a oil catch can, which unfortunately was not hooked up yet. It's in place, just not hooked up. So probably in the future videos, that's something we'll be doing as well. If we come around here, what I have here installed is a cell adapter, which injects clean oil into the actual, I guess, combustion chamber. That way it's not, the actual engine itself is not using the dirty oil inside it, but sprays in the clean 2-stroke oil. I mean, first of all, it smells better and runs better. So it's always clean. I don't have to worry about it being dirty and then just messing up the whole apex seals and stuff like that. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing much here. I mean, we'll probably have to clean it because, I mean, it's dirty. So I do have idea for future videos. I mean, we'll be changing oil in here. I'm planning on changing oil not just in the engine, but possibly transmission and a differential as well. So we'll see how that's gonna go. We do have a little problem in here. I think there's some in the oil, as you can see, that's not very good to have in your engine. So we'll have to take a look, and hopefully nothing's cracked on the inside. I mean, I do have what is it called, coolant, running through, I mean, it's good. So, but we'll probably have to identify what kind of problem that is. I am planning on changing spark plugs and stuff like that. So I'll show you how to do that. It's a little tricky because you actually got to do it from like this side, taking off the wheel and just kind of going in there. Yeah, let's take a look. I mean, yeah, other than that, I mean, there's not really any other problems that I have here. So I did find a pretty nice, it's a sport racing body kit. I'll see if I want to order like a full body kit or I just want to do like the bumper itself, because the bumper itself looks pretty good, and I'll probably show you that in next videos. Yeah, some other plans for future. I do want to put a new exhaust in here. I think fortunately the exhaust on this thing has a little hole somewhere. It's somewhere in the front, so it's leaking a little bit, so it's a little loud. I mean, I'm not complaining, loud cars are fun, but I think it's right to make it right, you know. So yeah, and there you have it. I think that's some plans I have for future. Try to be constant with it, try to post videos and stuff like that. Yeah, in the future video, next video, probably gonna be taking all of this off, apart, seeing how big of a damage it is, and yeah, just keep going with it, trying to fix it, and yeah, put it back on its feet. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me in my first video. Thank you so much. If you want to subscribe, I mean, help me out a little bit. If you want to follow my Instagram as well, you can do that. And yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.